Howdy friends, welcome to tasteofgyan.com. If you have a magic bullet, and it is giving you a squeaking, annoying sound, after a long use, there is a very likely a chance that you may be able to fix it under $5. I was able to certainly do it in my case. So the magic bullet I have, the model number is MB1001, and it is a 250 watt motor. We have been using it over 2 to 3 years, I guess, and it has served the purpose. So if you look at the parts, the jars have the base connector with the blades, and if you flip it over, there is a rubber gear on the back, and as you may see, the old gear on the bottom and the new one on the top. The old one certainly looks a lot beaten up with the very heavy use we had, and this rubber gear connects with the motor, as you may see, and the motor has a transparent plastic gear. So very high likely a possibility that one of these gears is a problem, and both of these gears you can purchase under $5, and I'll share the eBay link from where I purchased it so that you don't have to struggle looking for these parts. And in my case, just replacing the rubber gear itself solved the problem. As you may visually see, the plastic gear I have, the new one and the old one are visually pretty much the same. There had been no damage on the plastic transparent gear. So yeah, all I just did was replace the rubber, and should you have a need to replace this plastic one, I'll show that towards the end of the video. It's a pretty straightforward under 1 minute job to basically do that. So let's have a look on how to replace this gears. For some reason, Magic Bullet follows a different paradigm, in contrast to the standard. The clockwise, rotation is basically unscrewing, and the counterclockwise is basically tightening the screw. So keep that in mind. It's very frustrating if you do not know this, and you'll keep trying to open it, and it just does not. Grab a couple of towels for your safety, and all you just need to do is one towel to hold the blade, and a second towel basically use on the rubber gear to twist it, and that helps open it. And that is all you need, more in terms of parts or tools to get this done right. So give it a gentle twist. Remember, you have to go clockwise, and that is all you have to do to take this part out. Once you have this part out, and if you have been using Magic Bullet for a while, you would realize that there's a lot of dirt gathers between the rubber gear and the base. Take a minute to clean it, and once you clean it, you would realize that there is a gray color metal washer. Don't throw that away. Keep that on. You certainly need that back. And then all you have to just do is replace it with the new gear. And remember, the direction you have to go this time, counterclockwise, to basically tighten it up. You don't use the naked hands. Grab a couple towels again, and give it a gentle heavy twist, counterclockwise, and that should tighten it up permanently, and put it back into its position more firmly, right? And that is all you have to do to replace the rubber gears, and that should most likely fix the problem it did in my case. And if that does not, I'll now show you how to replace this plastic gear. That's pretty easy. In my model, if you look at the motor base, there is a small hole. I'm not sure if it would be as clear to see, but there is a screw inside, and that's a long screw which connects the gear on the top. So which means when you rotate the gear, it turns the screw. So all you just need is a screwdriver in this case, and firm the screw on the screw head, and that should lock down the screw. And then take a help with the towel, and follow the same protocol. Go clockwise to open this plastic gear, and that is all you have to do. Give it a gentle push, and the gear should unscrew and come out. Replace it with a new one, and in my case I did not have a need, and as you may see, the both looks pretty much same, the new and the old one. and so I'm not replacing it with the new one at this time, but I'm putting the old one back. But just put it back and give it a gentle push, like counterclockwise twist, and that should firmly place this gear back into its position. And take a help with a screwdriver and a towel, and that is all you have to do to replace the parts. Now, I'm not assuring you that this might solve problem in your case, and you may have a different problem altogether, but there's no harm trying, because this parts are so cheap and under $4, and very high likely a possibility that you might be able to save some bucks, or this will probably help you making use of the old magic bullet for a little more than replacing it with the new one, right? So let's give it a run. I did replace both the jars bases rubber gears. I had problem in both of them, and I'll show you in a live demo that the squeaking sound does go away, at least in my case. So as you may see, I'm trying with the large jar here, and once you put it to play, either through a manual push or let it go on its own, there is no problem anymore, and it does solve the problem. So hoping this video has helped you probably, and if this does not solve your problem and you end up solving it some other way, definitely take a minute to please post it back, and that might help others, and just in case if it has helped you, let us know as well, so that we know that this was indeed the problem, at least it was in my case. So as always, thanks for your time watching this video, and thank you.